it's amazing what happened over there in turn 2 with Kyle Busch. That's what allowed Kurt Busch to get that run on those cars and it go to second right there.
Kurt Busch led 3 times for 20 laps, including the final 8 laps.
I believe he's going to do the wind-up lap, possibly. Maybe not. Maybe just keep burning her down.
Just burn the house down.
Oh, surely he's not going to do the unwind lap.
Yeah, the unwind. Yeah.
You think he is? The vortex won't work going back.
There he goes. He's getting this down pat.
Man, I tell you.
Here's the finish. Busch the winner. Truex second after winning the showdown. Logano third, Hamlin fourth, Stewart fifth. Then Harvick, Keselowski, Kenseth, Biffle, and Labonte. More from All-Star Night after this.
No mistakes right here for that cool million. Bring it to the line, Big Daddy. Awesome work. Kurt Busch is still in time. You are the man. Way to go, boys. Woo! $1 million coins, baby. Woo! Awesome, man. I love you.
Kurt Busch, $1,078,309.
Look at that. What an up and down night. Started on the pole.
Led the first segment, 50 laps.
Then smacked the wall twice. He got a 10-minute break. Steve Addington, that group, gets her back together and wins the race.
There's a look at your unofficial top 10 with Truex and Biffle transferring out of the showdown and doing well.
Pretty nice night for Martin Truex,
Yep.
winning that showdown and then second in this race. That's a nice night for that team.
Dick Berggren's with him.
Indeed, he started 20th in the showdown, passed all those cars to win it, started in the back, and you almost won it. The big $1 million. Could you smell the money?
I could smell it. I mean, a couple more laps, I was right there, but what a good night. What a lot of fun we had. And, you know, second's not what we came here for, but it was a lot of fun. We were glad to get in the big show, and just proud of all these guys in the Snapper Toyota. Proud of everybody at Michael Waltrip Racing for the race cars for building us. And, you know, tonight was a good night. We did what we came here for. Just came up one spot short, but it was a lot of fun tonight.
Congratulations. Job well done, Mike.
Thanks, Dick. Kind of a typical all-star night. I used to say this about the pro stocks that raced weekly at Stafford. They start with their fenders and tempers intact, and at the end of the night, both need a bit of repair.
Well, you just know it's going to come down that way. You know, the first 50 laps, you say, well, that wasn't very good. But then the next 20 is a little better. The next 20 is a little better. And that 10 laps is worth staying up all night for, as far as I'm concerned.
That car is banged up. But Larry, the pit crews played a pivotal role in how all this sorted out and how those cars got to battle for the win.
Well, it really did. You know, of course, you look at the battle off pit road after that 4-tire stop before the 10 laps, but I just talked about it. You know, you got to give a tip to Steve Addington and that 2 crew for repairing that race car, checking things out, and making sure that thing was right when they started that last 10 laps, even pounding the wall twice.
I just didn't have a good feeling about that 18 and 11 starting side by side in that 10-lap shootout. I just felt like there were going to be some bad feelings come from that because of those 2 guys and how aggressive they are.
Well, Chris to Jeff, it's going to be an interesting week leading up to the Coca-Cola 600 Memorial Day weekend on Fox.
Yes, it will, and it'll be an interesting week, I think, for Joe Gibbs Racing between Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin. You know, it was 3 years ago that it was a family feud between Kyle and Kurt. Now it's a teammate rivalry, so we'll have to see what happens there. But obviously, kudos to Kurt Busch. You know, only once in the last 14 years has the leader in Segment 1 gone on to win the All-Star race. Until now, Kurt does it.
To me, I think it was so amazing because, you know, we were talking about the pit crews and everything, but you start that the restart on segment 3, that number 2 car was 11th. I mean, all the things, all the beating and banging has been going on, and he just kept hammering it. I mean, it's just, you just never know what was going to happen, and he never gave up.
He did not, and neither did Kurt Busch. He is in victory lane. Steve Burns is with him.
And Krista, Kurt Busch just drove the entire 1.5 miles in reverse, getting celebrations from his wife Eva and the rest of the team. And Climb on out of there, Kurt Busch. Let's start the celebration. Kurt Busch, as crew chief Steve Addington celebrating. Kurt, how in the world did you bounce that thing off the wall, not once, but twice, and wind up here in victory lane?
Man, we had a rough third segment. All we did was bolted 2 right sides on, and I thought we had the right strategy then, but it really tightened the car up. I mean, I don't know if it's a set of tires or we didn't adjust anything there, but I was really disappointed with that third segment. But we were able to rally, took a break during that 10 minutes, took a deep breath, made 2 shock changes, a shim change on the front shocks. Just really went after it because I said, you know what, the car is good enough, but we just have to be good when it counts. And man, this car was a rocket ship at the end. So really excited, really excited.
Kurt, your first All-Star win, first special event win. What does that mean to a former champion?
Well, this is huge. I mean, these are one of the big marquee events. This, Daytona, racing here next weekend during the 600 Indy. The championship obviously is huge. But just to be able to do it here in front of the Penske Racing organization, to have this Dodge power and everybody from Penske, it's phenomenal. To win $1 million from Sprint, I got to thank those guys. It's unbelievable what they do for our sport and how we're all able to communicate better these days with Sprint around. But thanks to my team, wonderful sponsors with Lennox, Snap-on, PPG Paints, all the guys from Snap-on and mainly Dodge. Dodge, it's a big win for them, and I'm really happy to have them under the hood. So I want to thank everybody at Mobil 1. Those guys are great. And, of course, Tag Heuer sunglasses, can't wear them at night. But it's a wonderful win for us. Really happy, and thanks.
How do you celebrate with $1 million?
I don't know, Miller Lights, I have no idea. This is an unbelievable win. This whole team, it's phenomenal. I'm really happy and just got to thank my whole crew. They really did a great job. The pit stop was solid at the end. We were able to dodge the wrecks, and ultimately we had the fastest car when it counted.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well, it certainly was a roller coaster night from the pole to the wall to the kiss in victory lane. And Jeff does it in style, reverse into victory lane.
He loves that move right there. That's his signature right there, reverse lap, and he did it right. And there's the captain right there, Roger Penske, the owner of this organization. Flew in today from Indianapolis after having qualifying to be a part of this. He's got to be really excited. And I told you in the very beginning, you got to be fearless and lucky.
And he was definitely both as well. Definitely. What do you take away from this? Anything to look forward to, spin forward for our race on Fox next week?
Well, I mean, I think right now it sets up a whole lot of interesting scenarios. Can Kurt Busch come back here and run 600 miles and win a 600-miler? And what will happen at Joe Gibbs? Did this derail all this momentum that they've been carrying in, you know, previously before tonight? I mean, this All-Star race could be bad news for them.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch still up in the 11 hauler having a discussion. Of course, this was an All-Star event with something on the line. Bragging rights in your backyard, a leg up for next week's race. That one will be a marathon. Tonight was a sprint. Tomorrow, the sport recognizes its greatest names with the inaugural induction for the Hall of Fame. Kurt Busch adds a little fame to his game by winning the 26th Sprint All-Star Race. From making history tonight to honoring history tomorrow, be sure to join us at noon Eastern on Speed. Tonight, it's all celebration for the Blue Deuce. NASCAR Victory Lane is next, right here on Speed.